All right, it has been 2 weeks, so let's make it nice and easy and so forth. At least that is the intent. So in that spirit, let's go demi and stretch and the demi and stretch, two tendus. Demi and stretch and the demi and stretch, two tendus, close your fifth. Demi and stretch and the demi and stretch, two tendus to your second. Two grand pliés and the three and the four, five and the six and the seven, close first. Basically, this is your reverse. Two tendus to your second. Two demis. Two close fifth back. Two demis. Two tendus to your first. Parallel stretch. Come back or roll through your feet in first. Feel your balance in first. And that is all it wants to be. So grand pliés only happen once in second position. And here we go. Two demis and over. Make sure you keep your shoulders over your hips. Two tendus and five. Again and into your fifth. And really feel the volume in your vertebra. Two more tendus to your second this time. And relax when you are ready. All right, here we go. To the other side, please. And let's remember these nice strong allonges in anticipation of everything that comes after. Inhale with it. Feel it back here coming forward. And relax when you're ready. That's it. Okay. Here we go from first flat and a half and a full and a heel and a half and a full close plie and a stretch. Flat and a half and a full. Your heel, half and full again, close fifth. First and stretch and a flat and a half and a full. Heel down again, half and a full and a close. Front and the toes go twice. Side and the toes go twice. Reverse and the flat, half, full, heel, half, full, close, stretch. Flat, half, full, heel down, half, full, plie, stretch. Same thing, front, flat, half, full, heel down, again, half, full, close, plie, stretch. Inside, back, toes twice, outside, side. Let's roll through in second position this time. And there we go. And here we are. And heel comes down and we close softly plie with a nice swoopy port de bras. 1. Good. Here we go. Left side, please. And make sure you feel it in your standing leg as well. and the first, and the two, and the three, and the four, inside plie, and the stretch, and the close, and the one, and the two, and the three, and the four, inside plie, and the stretch, and the close, and the one, two, and the three, and the four, five, and the six, and the seven, close fifth. Already roll through your fifth into a soutenu to the other side. So very simple, 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1, inside temps lié. 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1, inside back temps lié. 8 and the 7 and 6 and the 5 and the 4 and the 3 and the 2, close fifth, or all three in your fifth filet. Soutenu, done. And here we go. Really feel your half points, 1, especially when you close, 3, inside tall, feel your fourth, and 1, again inside 1. Close fifth, roll through 1. Really feel that back heel. Feel your shoulders strong. Back foot turns out for your soutenu. That's it, good. Here we go. Make sure you follow your fingertips with your nose as well. 1, plie. Let's go front and the back and the front and the back, chassé forward and close and the back. And the front and the side and the front and the side and the front and the side, plie, stretch and close. Back and the front and the back and the front, back and the chassé and forward. Back and the side and the back and the side and the back and the side, fifth, soutenu, other side. Front and the back and the front and the back, chassé forward, chassé back, front and the side only. Last one goes to plie, second, stretch and close. Back and the front and the back and the front, chassé back, chassé forward, back and the side and the back and the side and the back and the side. We omit the second position, plie, in favor of fifth, soutenu to the other side. Okay, and here we are. Feel these nice tight fifths. Feel your standing leg super active. 2. Make sure you move your fingertips, not your wrists. And front, side, plie, second, stretch, close. And lower. Chassé, close fifth. Chassé, close fifth, and the back, and the side. Fifth, soutenu, other side. Here we go. and the fifth, and the fifth, and the fifth, and the fifth, and the balance for 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the back and the front and the side and the back, 1 and the 2 and the 3. Back and the front and the back and the front balance for and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Encore with changing legs. 1 and the 2 and the 3 soutenu and the front and the back and the front and the back. Balance for 6 and the 7 and the 8. This is your first one. Back and the front and the side and the back. Encore and 6 and the 7. Back and the front and the back and the front. Balance for 6 and the 7 and the 8. Front and the back and the side and the front. Back and the side and the front. Soutenu. And here we go. Nice and tight. Push down into the floor. Instead of lifting your knees. And a fifth. And fifth. A fifth. Balance well front for your first each time. Encore. Just changing legs. And over. Side and down. Just push down. Up. Strong head changes. And over. Feel your head changing. Relax. Okay, good. Let's go front and the side and the back and the side balance one and the 6. Is that right what I'm doing here? It's not. Front and the back and the front and the back and the back and the side and the front and the side and the first and the first and the first and the fifth. Passé and 6 and the 7 and 8. Back in the front and the back and the front. Encore and 6 and the 7 and 8. 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1. Passé flat. Close front. Repeat this passé relevé. Balance for 2 and the 3 and the 4. Back and the side and the front and the side. First and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Passé and flat. Switch to fifth back. Back and the front and the back and the front. Encore and 6 and the 7 and 8. First and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Passé back to the front. Reverse. Do it one more time with passé relevé. And that is all it is. So 4 balance wise, 4 encore, 4 dégagés to first. And here we go, nice quick toes. And fingertips. Front. And relax when you're ready. Careful when you let go. That's it. And finish. Yeah, Jane, just a little quicker your toes into the floor. A little bit more snappy for your balance wise. Try to anticipate. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. And here we go. That's better. Right. Make sure that pesky elbow is not behind you before you let go. and finish. All right, all right. Yeah, careful with that elbow. It likes to go like that. Okay. Let's go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Same thing, back foot and 3 and 4. Rise slowly with control. Forward and 2 and 3 and 4. To the bar. 6 and 7 and 8. Arms and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Really take your time, articulate your passe. Make that rise a logical progression. Turn your back. Passe flat, 2 and 3 and 4. Releving. Forward, up and over back, 2 and 3 and 4. Away from the bar and 7 and 8. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Straight into your favorite parallel stretch. And that is all it needs to be. Slow passe on the forward, slow passe on the back. Port the bra forward and sideways, 8 rondages. There we go. And here we are. Really keep your legs super tight when you get into your passe. Squeeze. Build it slowly. Feel yourself. Already anticipate where it goes next. 3. Feel it arc up and over from your standing side. Same thing, back foot and 1 and 2 and 3. Careful with that elbow, especially the elbow in the bar. Pour the breath forward and 1. Deep, open your chest. Pour the breath to your bar. Long base, separate your rib cage from your waist. Feel your structure. Arms and tight lift and really squeeze it. And there's only one tourniquet and close. Once you're done with your passe. Both legs open evenly. And already make sure both elbows are parallel to each other. Push from your standing leg, resist in your passe. Up and over, back lift cleanly and 1. Front of your big toe. And stretch. to the other side. Yeah, careful, both of you. You like to let that elbow go way behind you, especially after the tourniquet. Yeah, be careful. Right before you take your balance, already feel your hands parallel to each other instead of wink somewhere over there. Here we go. Ideally, you can rise without touching the bar. Okay. Here we go. And make sure you don't pop your heel. Yeah, nice and careful. Lift your heel over your toes. Here we go. Already feel yourself. That's better. And make sure your knee is pushing, your standing leg is resisting. Feeling.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yes, okay. Let's do something where we really feel it. No, I'm kidding. Front and the two and the three and the plie, coupe, tiny, tom, lié, and the back and the two and the three and the plie, coupe, tiny, tom, lié. Side and the two and the three and the plie, coupe, tiny, tom, lié. One more petit battement, 5 and 6 and 7 reverse. Back and 2 and 3 and 4. Already feel it push backward. Front and 2 and 3 and 4. Feel it push forward. Side and 2 and 3 and 4. Feel that push sideways. One more temps lié, petit battement. plie. Let's have one more passe balance, see if it works just a tad better this time. And that is it. Are we good?
It's front and then inside back.
Yes, correct, and then outside side. Yep. Okay. And here we go. Really strike the floor. 1, 2. Demi plie, coupe, let go already, and forward. And try to let go with your coupe. And the side. Plie and up. One more time and petit but nose. Demi plie, close fifth back, reverse 1. Nice and quick, fingertips 2. A little tiny bit better. Yeah, try to let go with your coupe. Okay, here we go. A little challenge. And really launch yourself into the direction of your fall. And here we go. That's it. And let's go plie and 2 and 3 and 4. Lift it a little bit higher. 1 développé, 2 and 3 and 4. Port bras forward and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Feel like somebody's pulling on your toes. Développé back and 3 and 4. Up and over back in your fifth. 1 and 2 and open and 4. Tiny lift. Développé 2 and 3 and 4 to the bar. Let's go plie and relevé. Feel yourself better than me. Plie and relevé. Feel yourself. Plie and relevé. One more time to the front. Tiny paddleboard. Soutenu. Other side. So these last ones are just 45 degrees. Plie and 2 fondu. Open it. Tiny relevé long from there. Close. Développé to the front. Port de bras forward. Ditto back. Plie, plie fondu back. Relevé long from there. Développé back. Up and over back. Same thing to the side. Open side. Tiny lift. Développé à la seconde. Plie 45. There was a port de bras to the bar, yes. Close. Plie 45 back. Plie one more time 45 front. Pas de bourrée soutenu. And that is it. Do I see doubt?
Was the first on in the inside leg?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So it's inside front, outside back, inside front once again. And don't take them too high, just feel yourself. Treat it like a tombe, even so we're closing in fifth position instead. Okay. And here we go. Make sure you don't take your pliés too deep. Easy, 1 and 2. Open feet, double attitude, stretch. Tiny lift, feel it in your standing leg, close your 5th. Develop here, front and 1 and 2. Close your 5th. Put above forward and 1. And 1. Not too high. So you have somewhere to go. Feel like you're expanding in both arms and both legs. That's it. Develop here and down. Up and over back. To the side, 1. Maybe push down in your standing leg. You don't have to strain it, close when you need to. Develop here. To the bar, long waist. Demi-plie. Feel yourself. Close 5th. And 1. One more time to the front. Don't miss your demi-plie. Demi-plie. And 2. And let's just stay right there since the music is going to stop. And since we probably need a little break anyway. That's it. And finish. Okay. Here we go. To the other side. Yeah, really feel that roll-a-billon in your standing leg almost more than in your working leg. Then in the end, always go demi-plie, stretch it up to your releve. It's the same thing to the back. That's exactly right. So your muscles get a break in between. All right, here we go. Left side, please. And that's it. Right, close. Very nice. Develop here. Feel the same activity in your standing leg. Nice, easy shoulders and necks. And forward. Just melt. Now, really squeeze that pupil. right. Let's go 8 and the 7 and the 6 and the 5. Take it nice and easy. 2 grand battements to the front. 2 grand battements to the back. 4 more cloches and 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the close. And the close and the side. And the side. 1 more side demi-plie soutenu. Front and the back and the 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 stretch and the close twice. The same thing to the back. front and the back and the front. Why don't we stretch the last front back? In front, complètement side. 3 times. Close your fifth, plié, soutenu. Other side. Is that making sense? 8 cloches, number 8 stretches. 2 front, 2 back. 4 cloches, number 4 stretches. Close behind. 1 more inside front. 3 complètements to the side. Plié and soutenu to the other side. And here we go, really use the floor. Let your toes do all the work. Here we go, 1 and 2. Stretch front and fifth and front. To the back now. Keep your shoulders right between your legs. 4, 3, 2, stretch. Close fifth, inside front. 3 side and 1 and 2. Open to close and close. Plie, soutenu, other side. Here we go, cloches. Again, use your standing leg as much as your working leg. Stretch it away from your center. And 2 and back. 4 more cloches. Last one, stretches, close your fifth, inside front. 3 side, 1 and 2 and 3 and finish. All right, let's have a nice long stretch and cry and licking of our wounds before we come to the center. But not with that. Okay, here. I see a very happy doggy tail right there. Yes, Millie. It's time for some tendus.
It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday, Millie. How young are we?
She's 6.
6.
Oh.
Okay, but she doesn't look one day over 4.
No,
Okay.
she's aging well. I'll send you a picture of her birthday cake.
Yes, please do. Is it a big cone with some candles and things?
It's kind of a meat and potatoes cake.
Fabulous. All right, let's face ourselves. Tendu one. Sorry, let me change my foot here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Half point and full point and half point and plie and back and 2 and 3 and 4. Half point and full point and half point and plie and side. 2 and 3 and 4. Half point and full point and half point and plie. Half point and full point to your passe. Last moment, a nice controlled rise. Feel that standing side arm. Close. You're ready for the other side. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Half full, half plie. Back and 2 and 3 and 4. Half full, nice and squeezy. Side and 2 and 3 and 4. Same thing. Half and full and half plie. Half and full up to your passe. Rise. Close fifth back. I assume you're good to mark this. Okay. Here we go. Half, full, plie in the back. 1, 2, and that's all it is. All right, here we go. Try to feel both legs underneath yourself, standing on 2 feet each time you're in fifth. And here we go. Careful, try to come back to the same place where you started. There we go. Make sure your third is closed. And relax. Yeah, make sure your third is not too wide open. Yeah, right. It's better to err on the side of being too close to each other rather than being too far out there. Let's do the same thing one more time with dégagés, and let's take it all the way up to our passe instead of just going coupé. Dégagé 2 and 3 and 4, half point to passe, back to your half point, and down to your fifth. Try to always feel the same half point in the same place rather than letting your foot migrate and meander. Okay. Remember, it's all in your standing leg. And here we go. Also feel the opposite arm. Even so, we're in second position. Easy toes into the floor. That's it. Much better. That's it. stabilize yourself with your arms. Take your time. Better, 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 better. Yep. All right. Yeah, one and two, it'd be in a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, coupé front, tendez forward. 1, 2, 3, coupé back, tendez back. 1, 2, 3, coupé to tendez back and forward, close fifth. There are no triple pliés there any longer. One tiny turn, tendez back, tendez forward and close. Is that making sense? So it goes forward, it goes back and forward. It turns around and goes back and forward one more time. I see doubt in Portland.
Alex, is the coupe at 3?
1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4, 5,
4.
6.
Okay.
Let's mark it. Is that all making sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was a very graceful whoosh for the birthday girl. Okay, here we go. And there she is back. All right. She'll do the combination with you, Jane. And one. Good. Give you the tight fifth. That's it. Oh. Make sure when you go tendez back out of that little into the corset that as you take your relevé, you already go there. Otherwise, you're going to be in the wrong place. Yeah, really make sure you open it already into the back. The same thing after your turn. So you're not collapsing in your standing leg before your coupé foot has a chance to hit the floor. Right, exactly, Jane. Are we good to do this one more time?
Yeah.
Just like that. Really feel that nice tight fifth in your pliés. Feel these arms moving evenly in that allongé down to come evenly up. And there's always a slight tendency to throw them a little bit too much behind you. Rather err on the side of being more in front. Okay. Here we go one more time. When you take your turn, take it from your head more than from anything else. Okay. And here we go. Sit light. That's it. That's it. Same thing now, behind you. And again behind you. Right, better one. Careful not to let your knee take over. Jane, careful not to open your arms too soon out of the turn. Yeah, it's that reaching for the bar thing. Try to hold on to it just a tad longer. So when you land, you open your arms rather than halfway in the middle of your turn, because that makes it actually harder. Let's go develop here. 1 and no, that's not right. Forward and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So there's a lot of time. Develop here 2 and 3 and 4 through your first tiny releve. Back and 2 and 3 and 4. Tonly 6 and 7 and 8. Front and 2. 3 and 4, back and 6, 7 and close 5th. FSA front 2 and 3 and 4, écarté 6 and 7 and 8, arabesque 2 and 3 and 4, plié relevé attitude, tendez back and forward, circular port de bras. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, one more tendez, 4th. Single turn, tendez back, close, stop, we'll go to the left afterward. Forward and 2 and 3 and 4, tendez 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, develop here front and 3 and 4, brush it through, give it a tiny releve in the end. To go up and over back and 2 and 3 and 4, lots of time to articulate that tendez. Releve long 2 and 3 and 4, brush it through. Close 5th. Switching mode, FSA front, 2 and 3 and 4, écarté front, 6 and 7 and 8, arabesque croisé, 3 and 4, plié, attitude. Tendez back, forward, circular port de bras. One more tendez forward, feel your 4th, single floaty turn, one more tendez back, close, you're ready for the other side. Is that making any sort of sense? Port de bras tendez, développé, brush through releve. Same thing from the back right there. Port de bras tendez, releve long FSA front, brush it through to croisé arabesque, close your 5th. Act 2, développé FSA front, développé écarté front, développé croisé back, demi-plié relevé attitude. Tendez back from right there, tendez forward. Circular port de bras from right there. One more tendez forward, demi-plié 4th, pirouette, tendez back, close your 5th. You're ready for the other side. Starting this port de bras. Are we good to give this a mark? Okay. Lots of time. since it has been 2 weeks. Okay, here we go. Once again, remember it's your standing leg that is super active, pushing into the floor. All right, here we go. Feel both arms, both legs. Oh. Feel it here coming forward, soft plie forth. Developing. Brush through. Tiny releve to go up and over back. Careful. Tendez. Brush through. Close your fifth. Effacé front. Close fifth. Écarté front. Croisé back. Plie releve. Yeah, careful to find both feet in fifth before you take your next développé once we start that effacé écarté sequence. So really open to close in fifth, stand on 2 legs so you don't knock yourself over when you pick up that leg for the next one. Careful not to tilt sideways in that plie attitude. So you need that nice strong standing side arm pulling you right out of yourself. Correct, correct. And already anticipate your shoulders travel backward into your tendu, because you need that same action once you take your pirouette, for which we don't want to take that much force. Yeah, just a little, I like to call it the wrong medication spot. Just a little shake. Okay. And here we go. Open your foot nice and soft. Feel both arms moving parallel to each other. Keep your shoulders nice and low. Tendez, close fifth to switch leg 1. Feel your first coming through. Tiny, tiny push down for your releve. That's better. Up and over back. Tendez and left. Brush it through. Close fifth. Here we go. Close your fifth. And fifth. That's better. Feel that opposite arm helping you picking up your toes. Plie releve. Careful there not to go sideways. But see it all the way through. That was a little tiny bit better. Would you like to see that again on the other side or no?
Probably.
Probably. All right. Make sure when you lift your legs, you don't crunch them into yourself. Lift them away from your center. So you have an easier time going on with the next thing. Otherwise, you always will find yourself in the wrong place and having to adjust here or there or somewhere. That attitude balance was much better there the second time, Jane. Just see it through all the way to the back instead of coming back forward and then having a little ripple. Okay, are we somewhat recovered?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, releve means to push down. It does not mean to go upward. Okay, here we go. Once again, don't forget to breathe. And feel your fingertips. And really feel that opposite arm picking up your toes with you. And fingertips. That's better. okay, it's okay. I just tested you right there. Yeah, we deserve a little break. Yeah, careful. You're very violent with your arms when you go into your pirouette. Fingertips, yeah. Swap the fly in front of you rather than elbow yourself through the subway. Ah, better, 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 better. Right, even lighter. Even lighter. And have that nice, easy neck. And The lighter we take it and the more we take it from the movement of your head, the easier it becomes. Okay. Here we go. Left side, please. And feel that nice resistance in your arms. Think you're in a swimming pool full of jello. And one. Don't forget your tongue after your port de bras. Efface in front and brush it through. Jane, remember your circular port de bras goes upstage first. It's okay. It's okay. It has been 2 weeks. Okay. Let's go. We're starting with our right foot in front. Forward and back and, no, that's not right. Left foot in front. Forward and back and plié and coupé and the back and the front plié, fourth and passé, tendez back to your fourth. On the long close, fifth. Soutenu, one balancé, step, close. Forward and back and plié. Coupé, tendez back and the forward, 2/4, passé, tendez back and the fourth, on the long, fifth, soutenu, one balancé, step close. There is the option of going twice. Is that making sequential sense?
How did it start?
Chassé forward.
Oh, okay.
With
No,
our
wait,
right
no,
foot
left
in front.
foot.
No, with our right leg is in front.
Okay.
Chassé forward, tendez back, close fifth.
That's what it was, the tummy. I forgot.
That's right. Coupé turn to croisé, tendez back. Tendez forward, stay there, fourth position plié. Passé turn to tendez back. Plié, prepare for en dedans. So there's no more tendez there. That's right. En dedans, close fifth and soutenu. One balancé.
Oh, that's right.
Step sideways, close fifth. You're on the other side, close fifth front. There we go. Now chassé forward, tendez back. Forward and back and plié and around and back and forward, plié and around and back and plié around. Yep, close fifth, soutenu. One balancé. Step side, close. There you go. Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Okay. How's Jane doing? How is Millie doing?
Good.
Okay.
She's happy.
Technically we could go twice. So it's nice and calm, which doesn't mean that we want to take too much time sitting in our preparations. Do I see doubt?
I think I'm not doing the right feet. So forward, back, let's coupe in front.
Yes, and then tournier back out of that.
Croise.
No, tournier forward. No, fourth. Pirouette left. Tournier back again. Correct. No, prepare for underdog. Correct. Push off your back for close fifth. Soutenu, nice and calm. Feel that nice fifth after your soutenu. One balancé, step side, close fifth. You're on the other side. And the challenge is going to be how little force can you take from your arms and from your legs? And how little can you care about your pirouettes? Okay, here we go. Nice, easy, relaxed necks and heads. And you should be on the right chain. Feel it. Balance. Close left foot in front. Here we go. Chassé forward. Tournier back. Coupé left. Tournier. Forward. Pirouette left. Tournier. That's it. And over. And two. Careful not to push yourself over. Soutenu. Balancing. We could have it one more time now that we have the sequence. One and two. Nice and light. Easy. Trust yourself. One. Tournier back. Heel forward. Even force. Plie. Around. And balancing. And don't forget to breathe. And two. And three. That's more like that. Careful there with your arms. Plie. Balancing. And close. Alright, alright. It's alright. Yeah, Jane, careful not to let your arms go during your turn. So it's just a matter of holding on a little bit longer to that third position before you let your fingers escape in panic. All right. Let's go plie 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. just because we can. Forward and the back and the plie, coupe, turn, tendre back, close your fifth. So this is basically exactly what you just did. Fifth and the plie and the 3 and the 4, changement, and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, tendu, plie, en dedans, chassé forward, close, jump to first. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, jump and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, chassé, tendre, plie, coupe, tendre, back, close fifth. Plie and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, changement 6 and the 7 and 8, tendu, plie, en dedans, chassé forward, or tendre forward I should say. Close fifth, 1 jump to first, be done. 4 plies, 4 jumps. We are repeating our pirouette sequence, so to speak, forward, back, close fifth, coupe turn, tendre back, close fifth. 4 pliés, 4 changements. Tendu croisé front. Plié en dedans and coupe. Close, let's go forward, close fifth. 1 sauté to first. We are ready for the other side. Are we good to give this a mark?
Sure.
All right. Right. How is Jane doing? I see some doubt there.
Okay.
Okay. And here we go, nice and light. Push your toes into the floor for your jumps. Feel your half points when you land. And yeah, Craig, careful not to start turning before your foot reaches your standing leg for your on-the-down turn. So that means that coupe foot needs to be a little quicker in there. Let the coupe foot push you around. Thank you. That's exactly right. Instead of already anticipating the turn and then that leg is trailing behind somewhere. Obviously, the same applies for your on the arm. Just saying, that is not just for Craig, that's for Jane as well. Let your coupe turn your standing leg, not the other way around. Should we try this one more time?
Yeah.
Could we please do this instead of that? This instead of that when it comes to your turns. Right. It's just that. Okay. I think you're spreading the fairy dust somewhere in your fingertips. Okay. Here we go. Once again. And just don't forget your tone back out of your turn. That's so much better. Right. Much better already. Okay. Good. what can I say? Échappée, fifth, glissade, change, changement. Échappée, fifth, glissade, change, changement. Échappée, fifth, glissade, change, changement, glissade, assemblée, right and left. One and the two, glissade, changement. One and the two, glissade, changement. One and the two, glissade, changement, glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. Careful, this is slightly in the mean.
So everything changes every time.
Yes, you're absolutely correct, excepting obviously for the last glissade assemblies.
Yeah. I'm going to have to mark the glissade assemblées.
Okay.
I have two, if not three, sprained toes
No way, how did you do that?
in the last class.
Ouch.
Yeah. But they're not black anymore, at least.
I'm feeling so bad. Okay.
No, it was me. I just
Oh,
tripped
that's
over my
right.
own
You
left feet.
you stopped your foot. That's right.
Yeah, yeah,
Now I remember.
yeah.
Feels like it was a year ago.
I know. It was last season.
And there you go, exactly. It was before our summer break.
That's right.
So yeah, be careful. So just make do. Yep, yep. I'll zoom in on Jane instead.
Okay.
Unless she also had three sprained toes all of a sudden.
You have
Oh,
one of mine.
there we go. Let's share. Let's give this a mark. What did you say? And nice and easy. Okay. Okay, here we go. Don't forget to breathe in between. Nice and light. Here we go. Almost, almost. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Now, Jane, if you just would point your second foot downward rather than outward, everything would be even better. So basically feel these toes pointing toward your axis and toward your center, rather than letting them escape sideways in these glissades. Is that making sense? Right, so it goes downward, almost think like it's like a tourniquet on one foot, rather than just a thing that goes outward. Are we up to trying this one more time?
Yeah.
Okay. And here we go. Nice and light down. That's a little bit better there, Jane. Especially now. Careful. All right, all right, all right. We'll bring this one back tomorrow. What do you say? Let's have it pickle and ferment for a sec.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're extremely well cooked. Have a
Notes.
yes, I did. Have a wonderful rest of your day,
You
and I
too.
will be seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye bye.